Yes, good day. This is not the full fight between Usyk and Fury. Tyson Fury and Usyk. Now the fight for this particular fight. So yes, I will be. And my voice and I will be here for this broadcast. You understand? Because for you to watch the video, easy. I know so many persons they try to watch the video last night, but they not see am watch. The very night when they fight the fights, they not say am watch because e not easy. You have to pay before you watch. But for this particular page, you go watch am as you want. So now the full fight you dey watch so between Tyson Fury and Olesandr Usyk. Yes, they see Tyson Fury there. He dey try use a jab, but he not really do much. If he really want to win this fight, he would have tried to copy Leonard Lewis, who is a very good fighter. And you know, say Leonard Lewis, now jab they mostly use when in the fights somebody that is not up to his height. Now, waiting Leonard Lewis still fight with the old feet. Then, during the time of Leonard Lewis and Holyfield and Mike Tyson, Leonard Lewis beat Mike Tyson twice, and himself and Holyfield also fight twice. But he defeated Holyfield once because their first fight, it ended in draw. But now when they face the second fight, he now win Holyfield. And if you watch that particular fight, now jab, now you take really win Holyfield. Those count that jab counts a lot. I was even expecting that Fury will use jab on Usyk because when Anthony Joshua fight Usyk, Anthony Joshua tried to be smart as Usyk to also follow him up. You forget say Usyk, his pattern of fight, he will face you, but he gets very good head movement. He gets very good head movement. And he know how to block and he's very smart. That's why they call him the cat. For the Gypsy King, who is Tyson Fury, to come fight him, you need to ensure you use that height advantage. Though, if you look at the first round to the 7th, 8th round, Tyson Fury tried to utilize his height advantage, but not as much. Not as much. It was towards the end of the rounds, now he come begin lose guard. They allow Usyk to come close. Yes, you can see the fight there. Yes, Usyk they try to ensure say he not give Fury any chance. They always follow Fury anywhere when he go for the ring, so as to ensure he didn't give any space to Fury to rest. No wonder they call him the cat. Very smart and fast. Fury also has this pattern of Mayweather that will give you one side and with head movement. But in this particular fight, Tyson Fury not really get head movement because Usyk is not willing to throw jab. Because even if you throw the jab, you're not going to reach where Fury is. So what you need to do is to strategize on how to get Fury for this fight. Make we not forget say both of them are undisputed heavyweight champions. And this very fight was to decide who be the real champion. Both of them came with bets. While Tyson Fury came with his World BC bet with his undefeated championship. Usyk came with other bets like TBROB. He also came with the ring, the World BA, and he also came with IBF, and he also came with World BC, that's WBC. Sorry, now Fury came with WBC. Usyk came with IBF and WBO. No, not forget, I also tell you, say, Usyk also came with World BA. That was the bet when he collected from Anthony Joshua. At the time he won Anthony Joshua in his very fight. So this particular fight was to decide who will be the undisputed heavyweight champion and who will go with all the bets. So it's a very critical fight. It's a very critical fight. Make we not also forget, say, on June 1st, this JT Wilder, he go to fight Zhang. That's the man from China, that boxer from China. When he fight Joseph Parker the last time. Not forget, say, Joseph Parker, when he fight Zhang, he won Zhang with unanimous decision. The same Parker that also won JT Wilder. JT Wilder was at the third and fourth table in the heavyweight decision. But at the end of the day, JT Wilder don't lose that particular position. We don't go down table to about 7-8 in the list. Even Ocho Wale, when we say don't fight 29 fights all together, and he has won 26 so far, and he has lost 2. And out of that 29 when he don't fight, he get 14 knockouts. It therefore me say out of the 29, he get 14 knockouts. So he is not a really knockout kind of boxer. Yes, in this fight you will see, say, this Usyk, he don't start to the attack Tyson Fury now, but Fury is still there at the top of the game, so they don't worry sure that because he is one of the tactics when Tyson till the break other opponents in the past using his weight advantage. But in this particular fight, you will see say they don't really owe each other for this particular fight. Usyk is very tactical. And he look like he hardly get tired. Yes, Tyson trying to use jab and body shots there. Usyk is not relenting, He's a very strong fighter. Like I said, he hardly get tired. This is a tough fight. I must say, a very tough fight. Before this fight, the last fight Usyk did was with Daniel Dubious. Daniel Dubious. Now me they call not they call the name well. I think the name they always mistake. I always mistake for that name. When Dubious give and blow when they really later say a low blow below the tummy and Usyk fall for ground. Dubious begin to actually say that one supposed to be knockouts. But now ref, now they control the match, say no, that one will be more knockouts. That's a low blow. At the end of the day, Usyk later win dubious with a knockout. He won dubious with a knockout. Dubois with a knockout, yes. Na Dubois. So make we not forget the name. We also get another undisputed fighter for this particular heavyweight division. That particular fighter na Philip Tagovic, wey don fight 17 fights. Out of those 17 fights, he won that 17 fights so far, and the knockout is 14. Therefore, mean say na only 3 knockouts he never get for those 17 fights. That one na another dangerous fighter. If you look at the table in the heavyweight division, you go see say he dey about between 5, 6, 7 in the list. So he na one undisputed fighter that need to, you know, that need to also pass some tests because he never. I don't think he don't fight Joseph Parker. He has not fought Anthony Joshua. He has not fought Deontay Wilder. Neither has he fought uh, Tyson Fury. The guy, he still tall, oh, he get height. So I watching his fight is also interesting because it's a knockout uh, kind of fighter. It's a great boss. Well, okay, still on the fight. Yes, Usyk don't really come back after Fury done the lead for most of the rounds. Usyk don't enter the game fully, and in they give Fury run for your money. One let am know say himself na also tactical fighter. But you know that blow for back of head is not really advisable, and that's why referee dey try to calm them down to advise them against that blow for back of the head because that kind of blow don really disfigure so many boxers and even for some of them in MMA. All right, Fury is still trying to do his thing, but in there is no longer using the first tactics when they try to use jab block. Now we don give Usyk real chance to come close, which is a very dangerous fighting style with Usyk because Usyk is one boxer who try to come close, just like you have Andy Ruiz. Andy Ruiz, now when you attack him, he dey also attack. He get this very strong counter attack. And if you notice that kind of boxer, you have to figure a way to fight them. That's why Andy Ruiz was able to defeat Joshua in their first fight, where Andy Ruiz knocked out Anthony Joshua in the first round. In the 7th round of their first fight. But at the second fight, Anthony Joshua tried to distance himself from Andy Ruiz and made use of his jab because of his height advantage. At the end of the day, on the 12th round, Anthony Joshua won with a unanimous decision. So if you notice those kind of fighter that would like to come close to you, where they will enter you and begin to rush you with punches, you try and make sure you give some distance. And really they try to throw some power punches, but you know in this kind of fight with a dangerous and a very fast fighter such as Usyk with a very good head movement. You need some space, some distance so that you make use of your jab. And when you are making use of your jab, the time you throw your power punch, it will it will it will be unexpected for Usyk to resist such. Let's not also forget that the last fight Tyson Fury did was with Francis Ngannou, where they went all 10 rounds, and Ngannou, who is from MMA, was able to go all through 10 rounds with a very professional boxer such as the Gypsy King Tyson Fury. And in that fight, some people say Francis Ngannou win, but as the judges now then get the final say, they say they gave that particular victory to Tyson Fury. So we cannot question the judges. I don't know what thing they see for the fight, and then I don't make the calculations and all of that. So we believe say three judges now will feel just lie. So Tyson Fury, uh, they said Tyson Fury not deserve that particular win. And for this one, so far so good. Tyson Fury is on the lead from what we have seen so far. Yes, and Tyson Fury is also trying to do what he knows how to do best, where he uses weight advantage. But in this particular fight, his weight don't really reduce. I believe he don't work on himself. And just as Usyk said, he said uh, to win a fight is not by your weight size. That will not bother about this the weight size of Tyson Fury. You don't say where Usyk don't they ask for this particular fight. Because Inter Fury saying go challenge and go win am, and where we do so. So now the particular fight now we dey watch so that we will know who will win for this particular fight. I believe so with what you don't watch so far, you will make conclusion on who is the real uh, uh, champion among these two. But for me, I give it to both of them. Both of them are real champions. But in a fight like this, it's either one draw or one person win. And the person when win the fight, then be the real champion in this kind of match. And this person that will win this fight become the undisputed champion. Not only that, he will become the number one in the world in the heavyweight division. They can also forget to tell him as say Tyson Fury get this pattern that gives you side just like Mayweather. If you watch Mayweather fights, you see saying the kind style where his father they take fights when he did for ring during his time. And the son, one of his son, or I don't know how many sons he didn't get to, but that one self don't also the fight. If you also watch him, you discover saying the same boxing fight. Mayweather, a person who don't fight about 50 fights without losing any. So he's an undisputed boxing champion. I think he's in a lighter weight. Yes. So if you get his kind of boxing style, you score say now win you will win. But I know how in the ground. So to be a boxer, you have a lot to learn. Like I said the last time, I say Zelian Zank will fight JT Wilder June 1st. That one another heavyweight fight where they come up. And that particular fight will really tell a lot on JT Wilder boxing career if he will continue or not. Uh, because when he lost to Joseph Parker, which is unexpected. Now luck even get to because Parker for even knock him out, but it ended undisputed. With a unanimous decision in favor of Parker. If you watch the table before, you see say the wider day between the third and fourth heavyweight in heavyweight division. But with that particular fight when Parker win am, he don't go down table to between 7, 8 in the table. Even Otto Wally, who was also in the between number 4, 5 position, himself also go down to that same between 7, 8 position because of the 5 round the round 5 win when Anthony Joshua beat him. In that particular fight, Anthony Joshua actually broke his nose. The same also Wallin also fought Tyson Fury in the past, and he gave Tyson Fury a run for his money. They went all through 12 rounds, and the something went in favor of Tyson Fury with unanimous decision. Joseph Parker also did the same thing with Tyson Fury, all 12 rounds, and it's also ended in favor of Tyson Fury with unanimous decision. So when both of them came to Joshua did a better job than Tyson Fury in those fights. So this Usyk has won Anthony Joshua twice. Has won Anthony Joshua twice of 12 rounds unanimous decision in favor of Usyk. And Anthony Joshua predicted yesterday say that he believes say Usyk will win Tyson Fury. So if you see this fight right now, you see say that Usyk don't really come very close to Tyson Fury. They follow Tyson Fury all around the ring. As Tyson Fury, they try to give the distance, which would have been a better option for him to use his jab and win Olesandr Usyk. Usyk is from Ukraine. Ukraine, when he got a war right now with Russia, we pray that that war ends anytime soon. Yes, Usyk don dey attack Tyson Fury now. Usyk don really dey get very close and attacking Tyson Fury because Tyson Fury is no longer using the former tactics when they use, which is distancing himself from Usyk. Now this is the kind of fight when Usyk dey like. That's why they call him the cat. He will not let you rest until the fight is over. Even when Daniel Dubious thinks say he don't succeed at that first time when he give Usyk that low blow, at the end of the day, he still ended in favor of Usyk. Now he don't attack Tyson Fury, and this fight actually ended in favor of Usyk at the 12th round. Before this particular one, the referee had to stop the fight. He stopped Fury insane and knockdown instead of a knockout. But Usyk actually won this particular fight. So congratulations to Usyk. So he has stripped Tyson Fury of this undisputed title.